Hi viewers, my dear students, welcome to the online classes. Now today discuss about that lines and angles part 3. So in the same topic I have completed two parts, part 1, part 2. Part 1 completely introduction part. So part 2 complete that transverse properties. Now part 3 discuss about the totally sums. I write the one sum on the blackboard. Exercise 4, page number 74. Page number 74. First question: which of the following are isn't angle? This first figure, this one second figure, this is a third figure. Guys, already I have completed ascent angles on the first part. Once remember that, see, I draw that one diagram A, O, B. This is the initial ray C. Here theta 1, this is a theta 2 or X and Y, any one you take it. In this theta 1, theta 2 are called a ascent angle. Why it is called a ascent angle? Because in the both angle, I mean AOC, AOC and BOC, the both angle have common RM. This is OC is a common RM, and that angles are reach one point, that is called a common vertex. This type of angles are called a ascent angle. So angle AOC and angle BOC is called a ascent angle. Okay guys, so this one apply in these three figures. Which ones are the ascent angles? See guys, here the angle B, angle A are ascent angles. Why it's a ascent angles? Because this one is, this ray is a common. Suppose mention the name OA, OB, OC. OC is a common arm of OA and OB rays, and that all rays are intersect one point, that is called a common vertices. So this type of angles are called a ascent angles. Come this one. It is also angle C and angle D are ascent angles. Why? See, this is a common of this side and this side. Suppose name P, O, Q, this one is a R. POR here form one of the angle, QOR form another angle. In these two angles, one is the common arm, that is the OR, and a common point is there, that is a O. That's why angle C plus angle D, angle C and angle D are the ascent angle. Guys, here one more point is there. Suppose angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Check it. It's form angle POQ. POQ is a 180 degrees. So POQ it's form one of the straight line. Straight line make the angle is equal to 180 degrees. So which one essence angle sum of is 180 degrees? That type of angle form is a linear pair. Linear pair. Okay, this one is over. Next one, see this one. Here the one angle is there F, here angle E. Any relation? Here suppose A, O, B. Here something is there, this is a C. Common is there, is a common anyone? It's not. So angle E and angle F are not ascent angle. Ascent angle. Okay guys? Okay. Right. Exercise 4, I complete the one sum. Second sum, name all pairs of adjacent angles in the figure. How many pairs of adjacent angles are formed? Why? These angles are called adjacent angles. Okay. So, you draw the figure. This names is a AB line, CD line. It makes some angles. Okay. First you study the question. Name of all pairs of adjacent angle in the figure. First you write that adjacent angles in this figure. Guys, see solution. Write the adjacent angle. Adjacent angles means common arm. This is one of the angle. These all are meet at O. This one of the angle. These angles are common arm is there and common point is there. So angle AOD and angle BOD is one pair of adjacent angle. Close it this side BOD, BOC. BOD and BOC. That's one of the adjacent angle. This side BOC, COA. BOC and COA. This side COA and AOD. COA and AOD. These are adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Okay guys, how many pairs of adjacent angles? How many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs. 2 questions over. Why these are called are adjacent angle? Suppose first pair you take it AOD, AOD, BOD. In these two adjacent angles, common arm have OD and common point is O. Finish. Second pair you take it BOD and BOC. What is the common arm? OB. Good. Is a common point O. So it's a adjacent angle. Third one, you guess it, BOC, COA. Yes, very good, nice. OC is a common arm and common point is O. This is called a adjacent angle. Third one, like same this. So you write this first one pair common arm is OD, second one pair common arm is OC, third one pair common arm is OD. So OC OA, the first one pair is a common arm OD, second one OB, third one OC, fourth one OA. So all of the arms meet what at a point, that point is a O. So that's why these are called ascending angles. Finish. Next question. Next question. Third question, the same exercise. Can two adjacent angles be supplementary? Drawn figure. Yes, good question. IMP definitely given in the competition exams oriented and public exam oriented. Can two adjacent angles be supplementary? Child, guess it. Can two adjacent angles is supplementary? Yes, no doubt. Why? And draw the figure. Suppose I draw the one P figure. This is a here, O, B, C. Suppose this one is equal to 50 degrees, 60 degrees. This one is equal to 120 degrees. Guys, see this one angle AOC is equal to 60 degrees and angle BOC is equal to 120 degrees. So, and in these two have the common arm is there, common arm, that is OC ray, and common vertex is there, common vertex, that is a O. Okay guys, so these two are called adjacent angles. But angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to 160 degrees plus 120 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. That type of angles are called a linear pair and supplementary. Not only these angles, you are taking different angles. Note 100 degrees and 80 degrees, 90 degrees and 90 degrees, and 111 degrees. This is a 70 degrees, and different angles you take it. 60 degrees and 120 degrees is finish. 50 degrees, 130 degrees. So different angles you take it. This adjacent angles all are get that supplementary angles. Okay, guys. Now. Okay. Exercise 5, page number 75. Draw the following pairs of the angles as adjacent angles. Check whether they are form linear pair. Yes, guys, sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degrees. That angles are called as supplementary. Supplementary is also angles are form of that ascent line linear pair. Check it, this one 135 plus 45 degrees. See this 180 degrees. So these two angles are called a linear pair. 90 plus 90 180 degrees. So this pair is called a linear pair. 140 degrees plus 55 degrees, 195 degrees. It becomes 180 degrees? Not. So it not get that 180 degrees. It's not a linear pair. Not a linear pair. Not a linear pair. Okay, guys. So which one angles we added 180 degrees? That type of angles are called a supplementary angles. The supplementary angles definitely form of that linear pair. Okay. Now next, exercise 5 is over. Now discuss about the exercise 6. Exercise 6. IMP this question. Exercise 6, page number 77, second question. Find the measure of x, y and z without actually measuring them. Here given the one figure, this figure x, y, z, this is a 160 degrees. Right. Very, very important question, guys, this one. Find the measure x, y, z without actually measurements. Guys, two lines are intersect, that I have completed. Two lines are intersect, that means that lines are called intersect lining. That point are called a intersect point. In this situations, form of the vertically opposite angles is form it. The vertically opposite angles are equal. Check it here, see angle y equal to 160 degrees. These both are equal. Why? Because these two lines are intersected. Suppose this line is M, this line is L. L and M. L and M are intersect lines. Intersect lines. So y is equal to 160 degrees because vertically opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles are equal. Same similarly, that means x is equal to z. It is also vertically, since vertically opposite angles. Okay, guys, please observe. Suppose this is a close it. See, suppose not there, that's one. You observe this y and x. What type of angles this one? Linear pair. Linear pair, sum of two angles is equal to 180 degrees. Yeah, that's one I write. Angle x plus angle y is equal to 180 degrees since linear pair. Linear pair means the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degrees. So here the angle x plus angle y is equal to 180. already know that angle y value how much 160, angle x plus 160 degrees is equal to 180 degrees, since angle y is equal to 160 degrees. See, therefore, angle x is equal to 180 degrees minus 160 degrees becomes 20 degrees. Since angle x is equal to angle z, you know, this z is equal to 20 degrees. Come to the point. You see the original diagram. So, angle y how much? 160 degrees. Angle x 20 degrees. This is 20 degrees. Once you check it, please, this one close it. 160 plus 20, 180. This one close it. 160 plus 20, 180. This side close, 160 plus 20, 180. So, it is form of the linear pair, everyone. Okay, clear? Okay, guys. Exercise 7, page number 86. Third question, important question. Find the measures of x, y and z in the figure where L is parallel BC. S. This is L, A, B, C. Here the 75 degrees, x degrees, 45 degrees. Here the y degrees, z degrees. Guys, it is very important question. Find that measures of x, y, z in the figure where L parallel BC. Already I told that this symbol is called a parallel symbol. So, L line is parallel to BC. L line is parallel to BC. Yes, immediately you remember that last part 2 first one, part 1 first one. Part 1 is the last one, part 2 first one, transverse law. Transverse law, you know, these two lines are parallel. This side angle is equal to x, this side angle is equal to y. What type of this angle? Alternate interior angles. Interior angles are equal. That simply means x degrees is equal to y degree. This concept apply here only. You get easily. So, come to the point. Solution. Already given here, given L parallel to BC. This L line is parallel to BC. Suppose just I draw this rough diagram. This is a BC. I draw the one line from B. This line intersect L one point. That point is A. Guys, see, observe here form one this line. It's form of the two angles. One angle is upside and angle is downside and opposite side of that line. And the two angles are interior angles. So, this angle is from the figure 75 degrees. This angle is y degrees. This what type of angles? Alternative interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. That's why x degrees is equal to y degrees. The same concept apply here. Y degrees is equal to 70 degrees. So, y degrees is equal to 75 degrees because since alternative alternate angles are equal. Sir, equal. The same concept similarly apply that side. That side. Yes, you draw this side, one line, leave it this part. I draw the one line from the C, it is intersect at A. Again, it is this, these are parallel lines. This is AC line is called a transverse line. The transverse line makes some angles. One is 45 degrees, that is outside of the turn. This inside. What type of this angles? Alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal or not equal? Equal. So, Z degrees is equal to 45 degrees since alternate angles are equal. So, this is a 75, this is a 45. Yes, now you find out that only x. Guys, please see, this is 75 degrees, this is x degrees, this is 45 degrees. These all angles are added. It's form one of the straight line. Straight line make the angle is equal to 180 degrees. You know that? Straight line, straight angle or straight line make the angle is 180. That means 75 degrees plus x degrees plus 45 degrees equal to 180. 75, 45, come to the rough, 75 degrees, 45 degrees, 10, 1, 11, 12, 120 degrees. So, 120 degrees plus x degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Guys, in the simple equation you know that here the plus sign is there, this quantity is a plus quantity, send that side, its form of the negative quantity, 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. X degrees is equal to 180 minus 120, 60 degrees. So, this one 60 degrees. If you any doubt, please 60, 75, 45, add. The sum of three angles is equal to 180 degrees. You know that in the previous class, I mean 6th class, you have learned that's one. Sum of three angles is equal to 180. So, 60 degrees plus 75 degrees plus 45 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So, finally, angle x is equal to 60 degrees, y degrees is equal to 75 degrees, z is equal to 45 degrees. These are the angles put in the box. Okay? Is it clear? Okay. Right. Fourth question. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral in which AB is parallel CD and AD is parallel to BC. Find angle B, angle C and angle D. A, B, C, D. Yes, this is a 50 degrees, B, C, D. Okay. Guys, it is also important, it depends on the transverse law formula. ABCD is a quadrilateral. So, ABCD is a quadrilateral. In this quadrilateral, AB is parallel to CD, AD is parallel to BC. Opposite lines are parallel and equal. That type of quadrilateral is called a parallelogram. The parallelogram opposite angles are equal according to the geometry. But in this concept you are applied that only parallel lines and transverse lines you apply that logic. Now see, now I do the solution of this one. First one given AB is parallel to CD. In this case, guys, see this one, AC and AD is transversal. AD is transversal. Once remember this one, see L, M, this is called transverse T. Here you take it one angle X and you take it the same side and X. Guys, this transverse you take it the same side angle, the two angles are internally. Sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees, you know that is a basic knowledge. X degrees plus Y degrees is equal to 180. Same logic apply here. See, this is one of the line, this is one of the line, these two lines are parallel already given. This one you say transverse law in the inside of angle D and the inside of the angle 50. So this sum of this same side of this angle, so that's why angle D plus angle 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. You know that? So that means angle D is equal to 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. Angle D is equal to 130 degrees. So angle D is equal to 130 degrees. This one finish. Same logic apply here. 50 degrees plus B is equal to 180 degrees. So B degrees is equal to 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. B is equal to 130 degrees. This is a 130 degrees. Next one, see this angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. So 130 degrees plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore angle C is equal to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. Angle C is equal to 50 degrees. So this is a 50 degrees. Finally, angle B is equal to 130, angle C is equal to 50, angle D is equal to 130. So lines and angles chapter is completed. Remaining sums are you do it. Okay, thank you watching my video.